Making a video with some KVS data on how posture can affect the ability to hit fly balls to the pole side, which are the most productive batted balls in baseball. You see 3 graphs here. The green light is Stroke's forward bend, the red light is Stroke's rotation, and the blue line is Stroke's side bend. You see with the forward bend, you have some forward bend here in between the stance and the load and the early part of the swing. And this is like the hip hinge. You see, as the swing starts until about here, the hip hinge is maintained. There's no like hip extension. The hips start to rotate here until it's line about, but the upper body is not rotating. And then when the upper body starts to rotate, the hips start to extend. And also here's the blue line, it's the side bend. The side bend starts at forward, negative side bend. It's towards the front foot, towards the pitcher. And then this converts into negative side bend, bending towards the catcher, the rear side or the back foot. And this gets higher and higher, closer it towards contact, until around contact it plateaus a little bit like here, and then it goes down again. You can see the rotation will continue to contact and through contact and continues to go up. And with the side bend, it doesn't go up here, it plateaus. And with the hip extension, it also continues to go extend through contact. All the way here, it extends. So the more you get into a swing, the more the hip have to extend. And this means if you hit a ball deeper, like to the opposite field, you have less rotation and you also have less hip extension, but you have around the same amount of, should have about similar amount of side bend. So if you hit the ball to opposite field, you have basically just side bend and a little bit rotation and a little bit of hip extension. And if you have pulled the ball to the pull side, you need more hip extension, you need more rotation, and you need to have this good side bend. And it's also important when you get very out front like here, you can see the side bend starts to drop again. This is because the obliques tend to pull the upper body upright again if you rotate very far. So you really have to fight to keep the plateau here and not drop the side bend too early, because otherwise you come up out of the posture and you roll over and you're not able to drive it. So to summarize, you need to really have a lot of side bend, keep a constant side bend, and you need a lot of hip extension and a lot of rotation to hit the inside ball that you want to pull really far well. Otherwise you will roll over and hit a lot of grounders. There are 3 big moves of the upper body in a turn, and this is one. It's the lateral tilt. You go from slightly positive lateral tilt to a negative lateral tilt to the catcher. This. Then there's a turn, and there's hip extension. It's important, the hip extension and a turn to always get bigger. As you turn, the more you turn, or you need to extend the hip. Because if you keep the hip flexion and then turn, the head will come forward. So to offset this, you need to keep extending the hips again, so you keep the axis here. So if you hit a ball out front, it's very important. You need more turn, of course, and also you need more hip extension to keep your head centered. With the side bend, it's important that you keep the side bend, to maintain the side bend. You see in the K-West curve, you see the side bend will go up and then will plateau a bit and then it will go down. There is a tendency, if you keep turning, that you lose side bend, because the obliques that pull your upper body around will also tend, they want to pull you in this direction. They contract here. So you need to keep fighting to keep the side bend longer. That's why many balls that are pulled get more rolled over or grounded, because you're losing side bends, you're losing the body right angle, and then you chop the ball. So if you want to hit the ball to the opposite field, it's less turn, less hip extension, same amount of side bend. You basically only need to side bend and then hit it like this. But if you pull the ball, you need more turn, same side bend, and also more hip extension like this.